All right, Shalom. First off, I want to start off saying all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Rakakadash. That's all praises who the world calls God and Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, their true names in the Hebrew is Yahweh for the Heavenly Father, who the world only calls God, and Yahweh Shai for his Son, who the world only calls Jesus. His true name in the Hebrew is Yahweh Shai. Those are the only names that you can pray to for salvation. Those are the only names you can pray to for help. If you come in any other name, the scriptures tell you that he that come in another name, is going to be accursed. Basically, that's in the New Testament. So you have to know the correct name. I also want to say double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone in peace and mercy, the hopeful light, preaching word of truth and sincerity. This is the brother Tazabah in the Great Millstone, Arizona camp. Lord will with another video to edify. And I wanted to touch on the subject of the judgment of Esau Edom, man, because as we're seeing, man, this devil is in full force. We understand this is judgment of the Lord, but this devil is in full force, putting his hands on the chosen people of the Heavenly Father, man. And he really believes in his mind that these things the Lord's okay with, that he's in power because his own strength, and he's sitting there, he's the authority on righteousness when this devil is going throughout the world, and especially on you, Jake, putting all out hell on you. You, Jake, is so simple that you don't sit here and realize that this man is your damn enemy over here doing marches with these Edomites, man. And this thing is not about color. There will be Jake that look like so-called Edomites, but you know an Edomite by the scriptures, man. This dude is wicked as all hell. He has no mercy. He's only out for his own benefit. It's basically a nigga's mindset that's just legit him all the way. And these devils, man, hey, they gonna get ready to do a lot worse shit. But the Lord said he's gonna have the upper hand on them, man. The Lord is gonna come and bring judgment for this. This is Isaiah 63:1. It says, "Who is this that cometh from Edom?" Which Edom is Adawam, which is the whole nation of Esau, which Esau goes back to Ishashua, which means wasted way is he. Adawam means red. And Esau sit here and try to act and sit here and go to the scriptures and go to the Hebrew and say Adawam is the same name for Adam, which no, the name Adam, which means from the ground in the Hebrew is Adama. Adawam and Adama is two different things. It says, "Who is this that coming from Edom with dyed garments from Basra?" And this Basra was a chief city of Edom. It says, "This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speak righteousness, mighty to save." And this is talking about Yahushua himself, man. This is talking about Yahushua himself. He said, "When I come, I shall not meet thee as a man." Get that, man. Salakia, let me get this real quick. All right, Salakia. It says, it's Isaiah 47:2. It says, "Take the millstone and grind the mill, uncover the locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers." And this is for the virgin daughter of Babylon. I'll start at 1. "Come down, sit down in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne. O daughter of the Chaldees, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate." And that's what America's been called for a long time. This is the virgin daughter of Babylon, because that virginity is that war popping off. There's been no external battle coming into this land before. They'll sit here and try to pull up Pearl Harbor or 9/11, but there's been no all-out war on the soils of America before, unless it's been internal. So this is that virgin place of confusion, because that's what the word Babylon means. And this is called the tender and delicate place. But when the Lord sets off the shit, it's no longer going to be called that. It says, take the millstone and grind the mill, uncover the locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Meaning the Lord wants everything to be exposed on this place. And right now, they're being exposed to be liars as far as the coronavirus goes, and how they're reporting. They're being exposed to be liars as far as policy. They're sitting there being exposed to be thieves and robbers of the earth. And now they're being exposed to be shown, though people should have known it, they're being shown to be the racists that they are with these Jake killings, man. It says, thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Yeah, thy shame shall be seen. And it's being seen right now. All that filth and wickedness is being seen, and these people are ashamed, bro. These devils are sit here and getting caught on camera lying about Jake assaulting them, lose their job, and now they want to make a public apology. You devils, nobody wants your fucking apology, man. It says, I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. It says, as for our Redeemer, this is talking about Israel. It's our, that's a possessive word. Yahweh of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel. So the Lord is not going to come back and meet you as a man, you devils. It says, wherefore art thou red in thy, back in Isaiah 63:1, it says, wherefore art thou red in thy apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth the wine fat. Meaning the Lord is going to get busy, and there's going to be a lot of slaughtering. It says, I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. I will tread them in mine anger, and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments. Meaning the Lord is going to do a lot of killing. The scriptures tell you the slaying of the Lord. Let me get it. Jeremiah 25. And it says, I'll start at 30. I'll start at 31. No, I'll start at 30. It says, therefore prophesy thou against all these words. Prophesy against them all these words, and say unto them, Yahweh shall roar from on high, and utter his voice from his holy habitation. He shall mightily roar upon his habitation. He shall give a shout as they that tread the grapes against all the inhabitants of the earth. Let me get this one. It says, now back in Jeremiah 25 and in 30, it says, it tells you, and utter his voice from his holy habitation. He shall mightily roar upon his habitation. He shall give a shout as they that tread the grapes against the inhabitants of the earth, against all the inhabitants of the earth. This is Isaiah 42 and 12. It says, I have long holden my peace. I have been still and refrained myself. Now will I cry like a woman in travail. Now will I cry like a travailing woman. I will destroy and devour at once. This is the Lord, man. He's held his tongue for a long time. And now here it is, you dirty damn Edomites. And it's due to prophecy. We understand it. We understand that it's due to prophecy. You Edomites have to sit here and do your playtime push. This is Esau's playoff push season where he's going to get his last few licks. And you devils, especially you devils in them cop uniforms, man, you're going to start trying to kill a lot of Jake. And the scriptures tell you the Lord is going to answer all that. Because it said the Lord is long time held in his peace. I'm going to start at 13 on this. Isaiah 42 and I'll start at 12. Let them give glory unto Yahweh and declare his praise in the islands. Yahweh shall go forth as a mighty man. He shall stir up jealousy like a man of war. The Lord said he's jealous for Jerusalem with a great jealousy. Let me get that. Let me look it up on my phone to make it a little quicker. You know, this is what the Lord is going to do. He's not going to sit here, you damn devils. You think just because you got away with a lot of stuff over the years that the Lord ain't going to sit here and address you. That's a real proud stance, man. Let me see. Jealous for Jerusalem. Yeah, this is Zechariah 1 and 14. So the angel that communed with me said unto me, cry thou, saying, thus said Yahweh of hosts, I am jealous for Jerusalem and for Zion with a great jealousy, and I am very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease. For I was but a little displeased, and they helped forward the affliction. The Lord was only a little pissed off, and you devils went overboard, killing Jake left and right. You Israelites, man, Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, and you scattered among the other nations that look like the other nations and don't look like your stereotypical Native American, Hispanic, or Negro. Hey, and wherever you are, the Lord's sore displeased with how the heathen treated you. Because he was only a little pissed off by the shit that you were fucking up in. But the Lord said he was but a little displeased. Verse 16, Zechariah 1 and 16. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh, I am returned to Jerusalem with mercies. My house shall be built in it, said Yahweh of hosts, and a line shall be stretched forth upon Jerusalem. You see, the Lord is returning, man. He's about to start doing some shit. So back in this Isaiah 42 and 12, it says, let them give glory unto Yahweh and declare his praise in the islands. Yahweh shall go forth as a mighty man. He shall stir up jealousy like a man of war. We just read that. He shall cry and roar. He shall prevail against his enemies. You can read about the enemies. It says, thy enemies have set up a tumult to cut thy people off from being a nation. And the chief one of all of them that it named first was Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Verse 14, I have long holden my peace. I have been still and refrained myself. You see, you devils went and did a lot of shit, and the Lord kept silence. The scriptures even go as far as to tell you that when you did all these things and the Lord kept silence, you thought he was altogether such as one of yourself. You thought the Lord was with you, right? But the Lord said he refrained himself. It says, now will I cry like a woman in travail, like a travailing woman, and I will destroy and devour at once. I will make mountains and hills, and I will waste mountains and hills. It's talking about your small and big governments, and I will dry up all their herbs, that benefits the things that help you, and I will make their rivers, islands, and I will dry up the pools, and I will bring the blind by the way that they knew not, and I will lead them in paths that they have not known. I will make darkness light before them, and the crooked things straight. You see, the Lord is going to put us up, man. It says, these things will I do unto them, and not forsake them. This is talking about the Israelites. This is what the Lord is going to do for the Israelites. It says, and the elect of them, more importantly, they shall be turned back. They shall be greatly ashamed that 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 trust in graven images that say to the molten images, "You're our gods." And that's Esau chiefly, man. And you 2/3 niggas, man. So the Lord is refrained himself on you, Jake. The Lord is refrained himself on you Israelites. And he's about to start roaring like a travailing woman, you know? He's about to start getting busy. He's gonna put out that war cry. This is back in Jeremiah 25 and 32. Thus say Yahweh host, behold, evil shall go forth from nation to nation, and a great whirlwind shall be raised up from the coast of the earth. And the slain of Yahweh shall be at that day from one end of the earth even unto the other end of the earth, and they shall not be lamented, neither gathered nor buried. They shall be as dung upon the earth. You see, the slain of the Lord is going to be from one end of earth to the other. That's what it's talking about, man. He said he's going to tread the nations in his wrath. It says back in Isaiah 63 and 3. It says, I have trodden the Rhine press alone, and the people there was none with me. I will tread them in my anger and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my remnant, meaning the Lord is about to get busy. It says, for the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeem is coming. You see, the Lord has been sitting on his throne, pissed off for the last 2,000 plus years. Pissed the entire time. To the point where the scriptures tell you in the book of Revelation that even those that pierce him is going to be there when he comes. You don't think he has something against them? You know? And at the end game of all this, man, this is what the Lord is going to do to you Edomites, man. Deuteronomy 32, and I might start up a little bit on this. This is Deuteronomy 32 and 39. It says, see now that I, even I am he, and there is no power with me. I kill and I make alive, I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. For I lift up my hand to heaven, and I say, I live forever. If I whet my glittering sword, meaning sharpen it, when you go into a whetstone, it puts that polished edge on it. And my hand take hold on judgment, I will render vengeance to my enemies, and I will reward them that hate me. I will make my arrows drunk with blood. And what are these arrows that he's talking about? It says the arrows are like a mighty X-Men, man, and that they're going to shoot from one end of heaven to the other. I was talking about them ICBM missiles. My sword shall devour flesh. It says, and that with blood of the slain and of the captives from the beginning of revengeance of my enemy. Rejoice, O ye nations, with his people, for I will avenge the blood of his servants, for he will avenge the blood of his servants. Who are the servants of the Lord? You can read in Romans the 9th chapter. It tells you to the Israelites pertain the adoption, the glory, the covenants, the service. So the only ones that can serve the Lord are the Israelites. And I will render vengeance to his adversaries, and I will be merciful unto his land and to his people. You see, the Lord is only going to be merciful to his land, his people. which are the Israelites. You so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, you other men and women out there that look like the other nations, but your forefathers go back to one of the men of the 12 tribes of Israel, and your spirit vibes with this word, you know. But the Lord is going to bring judgment, man. He's going to bring judgment. The scriptures tell you the earth shall reel to and fro. Grab this. Isaiah 24, and I might start at 18 on this. Isaiah 24 and 17. Fear in the pit and the snare upon thee, O inhabitant of the earth. And it shall come to pass that he who feared from the noise of the fear shall fall into the pit. It says, and he that put it up out of the midst of the pit shall be taken in the snare. For the windows from on high are open, which is talking about the heavens, and the foundations of the earth do shake. The earth is utterly broken down. The earth is clean dissolved. The earth is moved exceedingly. And what can do that, man? What can clean dissolve the earth? The scriptures tell you the day come where all the elements therein shall burn. All the elements in therein shall melt. You know what will cause all elements to melt? Thermonuclear fire, bro. This is verse 20. The earth shall rear to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be moved like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again. So you Edomites are getting ready to fall. You wicked are getting ready to fall, and you'll never rise fucking again, man. You'll always be under subjection. You know, and this is we'll go to Obadiah, because this is the judgment against Edom. And this is something that you never hear read out in your churches, man. If you were somebody who was serious about the scriptures, you would want to know, who is this talking about? Why are they catching it like this? Why are they going to get it like this, man? This is Obadiah 1:1. It says, the vision of Obadiah said, Yahweh power concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from Yahweh, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. This is what the Lord's preparing. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, which means insignificant among the other nations. Thou art greatly despised. And America is hated all over the world, man. Everybody's trying to figure out a way to get away. It says, the pride in thy heart has deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, meaning you Caucasian. Your pride has deceived you, whose habitation is high. Your high sky rises and all that, your lofty looks, your lofty mindset, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? And this is how Esau gets, man. We're America. That's what he says. This is America. We win every battle. We always kick ass, right? Verse 4, thou shalt, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, though thou set thy nest among the stars, from thence will I bring thee down. That nest among the stars is going into your space stations, your space programs, that high-mindedness. And when you exalt yourself as an eagle, when you go into these eagles, man, they'll attack anything. Bears, they'll take on full sheep, and start flying away with them. If these come to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough? If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some gleaning grapes? So it leaves some grapes? How are the things that Esau searched out? How are the hidden things sought up? So if the thieves came, if thieves come to your house, right, they're only going to steal till they have enough. They can't take everything. But when the Lord comes, man, he's going to take everything. Verse 7, it says, all the men of thy confederacy, your United Nations, brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. You know, all the NATO nations Them EU and NATO nations, man, they're figuring out a way to get you damn devils out of the plan, you Americans out of the economic plan. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee, there is none understanding in him. Shall I not in that day say Yahweh even destroy the wise men out of Edom and understanding out of the mountain of Esau? It says, I'm gonna jump down a little bit. You know what? I'll keep reading. It says, shall not I in that day destroy the wise men out of Edom and the understanding out of Mount of Esau, and the mighty man O Teman, which is the chief place of Esau, chief city of Esau. It says, shall be dismayed at the end that every one of the Mount of Esau, you Edomites, may be cut off by slaughter. This is what is the judgment against Edom. So no matter what you devils think about what we say, if you're an Edomite, this is going to be your end game. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou should be cut off. What just happened with that Jake that was choked out with a damn devil's knee in his neck? He got choked to death. You devils have no shame. You took violence against Jacob, because Jacob is really the brother of Esau, Edom. It says, in that day thou stoodest on the other side, in the day that the stranger carried away captive his forces, and foreigners entered into his gate and cast lots upon Jerusalem, even thou was as one of them. You Edomites, man, when you saw Jake going down, 70 AD, he was right there saying, get him. In the Babylonian Empire, he was right there saying, get him. You know? I'm going to jump down, verse 13. Thou shouldest not have entered into the gate of my people in the day of their calamity, when thou shouldest not have looked on their affliction in the day of their calamity, nor have laid hands on their substance in the day of their calamity. Neither shouldest thou have stood in the crossway to cut off those of his that did escape. You Edomites are devils, man. Neither shouldest thou have delivered up those of his that did remain in the day of distress. For the day of Yahweh is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own hand. And this is what we're seeing happening, man. As you Edomites have done, and you can go on the internet and watch thousands of videos, just put black man versus white man, black man versus white cop, Mexican guy versus cop, all that, man. And you'll see every single time you devils have done violence. And the scriptures tell you that reward is going to return upon your own head. You know? So this judgment's coming, man. Lord willing, this is edifying. I want to say, call Allah, Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai, by Shemar Karkadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and mercy to the hopeful elect, preaching this word in truth and sincerity. Hey, you Israelites, man, you do not need to take up no arms. You trust in the Lord. The scriptures tell you, vengeance is mine. Wait, let me get it. I was just reading it. It says, I want you to, I'm trying to get it real quick. So, I was just reading it today. Because the scriptures tell you, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Yeah, this is Zephaniah 3 and 8. Therefore wait ye upon me, said Yahweh, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, all of them. It's not just going to be so-called white man. It's going to be all these nations. The Lord is going to do the work. You let the Lord get his. Because at the end of the day, you as an Israelite, you belong to the Lord. You know? It says, until the day that I rise up to the prey, for my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms to pour upon them my indignation, even all my fierce anger. For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. So that's how the Lord's going to get down. You don't got to take him no arms. You wait for the Lord, and the Lord is gonna. Your anger is not on the Lord's level, man. You let the Lord do it. So Lord willing, this is edifying. Once again, call halal, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, double honors to elders and apostles of great millstone, and peace and mercy, hopeful like Shalom.